Arby's.
Because I'm looking back in the thing and ain't nothing popping.
This your boy WR513.
Started a live video now. Alright, so fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna start. We just gonna talk about the shooting that happened yesterday. What can be done in that particular moment and what you shouldn't do.
What part of freestyle don't he understand?
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Bruh.
See, this is why we not gonna make it to CBS because shit like this.
I'm gonna go to CBS.
But this is why we not gonna make it to BT Bounce.
That's the reason why we will.
Kick it in there.
We gonna make it there. You wanna know why?
Nah, but your ghetto ass.
Because we black entertainment. What you talking about?
It's Monique part 2.
Oh, don't do that.
Niggas don't be understanding.
You doing that? All right, so we gonna start it up.
Let's go for what y'all mean.
Are we live right now?
Yes, I've been live. I've been live.
My bad, ladies and gentlemen. You know I gotta do that. Be extra. They love that. But nah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all aspects and viewers, to the ones that necessarily haven't tuned in before, you are now listening to the Double P Podcast with your host, WR513 Will.
Why can't I ever introduce myself?
My bad. Hey, see, look, he coming off hostile already, though. Was it that food? They put something in your Arby's today? They had to, because normally you be... Yeah, it's your boy, you know, we feeling it, we down, we here, we about to get it rocking and... Man, that food got you put down right now. I can't say nothing, because at work yesterday, I walked in, they had a potato roast skillet. A skillet. It was smacking. Mm-hmm. I had itis for like 9 hours.
That's how I'm kind of feeling right now. I felt like that yesterday, too. I had some KFC.
Some Kentucky White Chicken.
Look, they gonna stop disrespecting KFC, man.
Colonel Sanders is
KFC is still.
I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck about the background. KFC is still the shit. And
it's Kentucky White Chicken.
And I
have not heard nobody I know in a long time.
You from Hamilton? You don't matter.
I don't care. I matter. You wanna know why I matter?
Hamilton lives does not matter.
That's a lie. I was put on this earth for a reason. My life matters. But we're not gonna talk about
I'm talking about in the sense of food. Every life matters.
Nah. Down there, they got some banging Richie's chicken right across the street from...
I don't fuck with Richie's.
I do. I'm sorry. Richie's is a little bit better than KFC.
You fuck with the Rats and shit, too?
The what?
The Rats?
They clean up there, I think. Shit, my food, it tastes good.
They be Rats. You talking about the one here in the city?
Not down here in the city, though. Nah, I've been to that one before. They want to be packed.
Especially 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday or Saturday.
Boy, I be down there. I be down there with them. Let me get a number 2, the 10.
Do you be out with that one girl?
Nah, I'm single. I ain't got nobody. What you mean?
We was just talking about her before the show started.
You was talking about her. I was denying every action that I've done that I've never done.
So listen. Yesterday,
why he trying to do me like that, y'all?
Here in Norwood,
why he gonna do me like that?
Yesterday here in Norwood, there was a shooting. So we hear or whatever, and there was a shooting, and at first we were locked down, and then like 10 minutes later, they sent us all home for safety precautions. They sent us all home, or they sent us all on our way. The school closed down, but we never got a chance to find out, thank you, what it was about or anything like that. And what are your views on it?
You ain't bring your pole, Mr. Security Guard? Boy, I would have went to the car, was like, who want to come in here? I'm protecting everybody except me, because you going to get shot. But nah, that's tragic, though. They saying there was a black man in a red T-shirt running around shooting and everything. Now, off of the conversation that me and him had over the phone and everything, I don't know how Norwood police is, but at the same day, how NWA said the police, I don't mess with them because of situations that I've been in. I don't like them. Every time I see something about the cops, they're always doing something negative and wrong. Like, don't get me wrong, I done met a few black cops that's cool. But anybody else, nah. Y'all got a different agenda and y'all head on forward. But nah, my whole thoughts on that situation is that's fucked up. I mean, that's fudged up. because
We can curse on here. This is not the actual thing. Dre said that I don't know. Was you saying that? Not to cut you off. Were you saying what's disgusting? You talking about KFC or Richie's? Which one is disgusting? But go ahead.
Nah.
We're gonna see what he say.
yeah, but what is it? My whole thing about it is, I don't know how their system is down here. Every cop,
They are racist.
Every cop has their own agenda.
Norwood is Hicktown.
See, I don't be down here unless it's for school.
Norwood is in the same category. I mean, viewers, correct me, am I wrong? Norwood is in KFC. Don't ever disrespect KFC ever, Dre.
Kentucky White Chicken.
So Norwood is in the same category with St. Bernard, Elmwood, Woodline. You got to throw Lockland in there too. But they're all in the same category of, and you know it's so crazy because I was at work over the weekend, and then there was a Mexican lady and her two kids. They were at the end of the driveway, and they had me to go down there and say something to her. She was down there panhandling or whatever, and then this white guy, he was they made sure I said something to her, and so next thing you know, the white guy's like, "You all are not the minority anymore." And I said, yes, that's the same look I gave him. Yes, that was my same. He said that we were no longer the minority. And so I'm like,
what that mean? I would have asked him.
Hold on.
I'm getting a little
So
feisty.
yes. So he said, you all are not the minority. I was like, yeah, we are the minority. Da, da, da. So he was like, yeah, you all are not the minority anymore. I'm like, well, who is? He was like, the Mexicans are. And so I left him with this thought right here because I didn't want to continue on the conversation. I was just like, we are definitely still, because I'm at work. I said, we are definitely still the minority. I said, because you people still let us know in certain places that we go that we are not welcome. So we definitely are still the minority. And I left him with that right there. I just dropped a couple of gems on him.
Your gem is dropping right there.
KFC is dog food.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You're going to stop disrespecting KFC.
Look, beforehand, when I was a kid, KFC, it hit because I couldn't buy my own food. And I wasn't going to be disrespectful and everything. Be like, man, I don't want no KFC. Like, nah, don't get me wrong. I'll take some KFC chicken, throw a little hot sauce on that mug, and then put it in some bread and just eat and be gone. Then throw some mashed potatoes and some... I ain't going to lie. Beforehand, yes, it was good.
All right,
when you grow up and your taste buds and stuff change, you get more food.
That's too much weed. You just smoking too much weed. And his taste buds not changed because he smoked hella weed.
Look.
And now
we're not gonna talk about that lifestyle right now. We just gonna talk about the simple fact that when you get older, what they say, every 7 to 10 years your taste buds change. But within the past 7 to 10 years,
they didn't say your taste buds change. No, every 7 to 10 years.
What they say?
They said your like your thought process and your cells, all that they regenerate every 7 to 10 years. Don't be making stuff up.
Nah, bro,
don't add to the story. Niggas get haircuts and they start acting up.
Look. Don't come for my haircut.
It's nice.
I already got enough people coming.
Let's show the ladies. Let's show the ladies. Give them your good side. Hold on. Let me switch my camera. Let me flip my camera. I don't even know how to flip the camera.
Dang, bro, you supposed to be tech savvy and everything.
You see that? Bam. Niggas get haircuts and they don't know how to act. They ain't come to school for the rest of the week, but that's neither here nor there.
Right, that's another story for another day.
You're right. That's another one.
Another day, but
yes, niggas booed up with chicks named. They hooked up with chicks named Arian.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's just on and popping.
I don't know why he always trying to play me like that. I'm a single man. I'm not even trying to build an empire.
Him and old girl been messing around since February, and he keep playing her to the left. It's crazy. Why you keep doing her like that though? No, she not ugly. She a bad bitch. Like, she's a bad bitch.
Look.
She ain't got no nice body?
I give her respect, but that's not my taste.
She ain't got a nice body?
That's not my taste.
Black people don't know how to answer questions. Do she or do she not have a nice body? Yes or no?
That's not my taste. You know, hey, look. You've only known me since January, and I've told you about the descriptions how I like my women.
You describe what's her name? You describe
I like my Halloween. I like my long hair, thick red bone. Open up.
She ain't no red bone.
Lay me on that. No, I'm playing. Shout out to Lil Wayne for that though.
She ain't no red bone.
Nigga, she about my color. There ain't no red bone. No,
you lighter than her.
No, she darker. She's a little darker than me. You better stop playing.
Do she got a nice body? And I'm never gonna bring her up again. Do she got a nice body?
If I answer this, with any particular question, well, with any particular answer, my guy, you still gonna come back
No, I'm
around
not.
to this.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you will.
I swear.
Yes, you
I'm gonna
will.
let it go.
Yes, you will.
Dude, she
Everybody,
gotta-
look, my answer to this is everybody need love too, Craig.
Do she got a nice body? Yes or no?
Everybody need love too, Craig. What you mean? Look. I respect her. She is a beautiful woman, but at the same time, that is not my taste.
I didn't say she was your taste. I said, do she have a nice body?
Did you not just hear me say she is a beautiful woman?
Listen, let that be the lesson right there. My homie told me black people do not know how to answer questions, and he is the prime example right there.
Hey, don't.
I asked him a specific question. I said, "Do she got a nice body?"
But I answered it. But it's
No,
not
you did not.
I did answer that, but not in the
I said
format
yes
that you
or
wanted,
no.
though.
I said yes or no.
I answered it in my format. That's the you.
Black
you
people
asked
don't know
me a
how to answer
question,
questions.
And I answered it for you.
So going back to the media thing though, right there. So what is your take on what happened yesterday up here?
Basically, like that's some BS though. Like regardless of the fact of them shooting outside, I understand and I respect 100% of what the instructors did by sending.
Shout out to
everybody home.
OMS.
Yeah, shout out to them for sending us home or sending them home because I was on my way up.
Hello.
Like I was literally about to get on the highway, hit about like 220 coming down, drifting, hitting them corners like.
Or was he?
Was I? But yeah, I was gonna come down here and like get into some work, stay after all the way up until I had to go to work, and then he called me, talking about, hey, don't even come down here. They down here shooting and everything.
Did you get the email from Miss Nikki?
Yeah, Miss Nikki sent out an email later on that evening talking about all night classes
Was
virtual.
canceled. Yeah.
They virtual. But I respect them though because that takes an insight from their perspectives talking about, okay, we care for all of our students as they're our own. We're not gonna sit up there and be like, oh yeah, they shooting outside. Everybody stay away from the windows, whoop-de-woo, and lock the front door up there. Nah, they was like, nah, y'all ain't gotta go home, but y'all can't stay here, but to get the hell out.
Yeah.
So go home in safety. Like that, just as long as you don't get shot. That's my main concern. Like, as long as nobody got hurt, I respect they decision at the end of the day. Because like that would have been an instant factor of, okay, they was shooting outside.
It's a liability, yeah.
Yes. They 2 blocks down. They fuck around and run down this way and they run up in here. Say if you got a gunman, they say it's a black man with a red t-shirt on running into a OMS college that got nothing but black people. And one of them motherfuckers might have a camera, and y'all see the stuff that we be working with. Like all this stuff is potentially like you can have a brush in your hair or your phone, and they might mess around and be like, "Stop!" I not even get to stop.
Got a gun.
You might not even get to stop, motherfucker. All you gonna hear is "Pow!" Just.
Nah, it's gonna be more than one.
They gonna
boom, 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 boom.
He's on the ground. 20 more. Reload. Flashbang. Out of here with all that.
And it might be like 3 of them on there on top of you, just letting the bullets go.
3 bullets. They hitting you with 3 different types of bullets. Then they might come jump on you talking about he's resisting. No, he's dead. What are you talking about? Leave him alone. Let him rest in peace after y'all just put 80 bullets in him. Like, nah, that my thing is they train officers to kill, but they don't train them how to be self-aware.
Unless you're white.
Yeah.
If you're white, come on, buddy. You don't want to do this, buddy.
You have a whole look.
You have a family to go to, buddy.
I'm gonna set this up. You can have a
Black guy, he don't get called buddy. Put it down now.
You can have a whole ass knife. I mean, this goddamn big.
About to stab yourself.
About to stab. You would be a white person about to stab somebody. You can walk up to the police officer talking about, what's good, man? I'll cut you right now. I don't care if you looking like a pig sandwich wrapped in salami. I'll cut you. And they'd be like, whoa, buddy, whoa. Whoa.
You don't want to do this, buddy.
Nah, I don't like that. Because at that same factor, you got people that's sitting up here in that mindset that's wanting to hurt somebody. And then you got people that just want to be left alone. And you going to sit up there and use brutality, like brutal force for them. Mm-hmm. Use that same energy with them. They might be the same color as you and everything, but still use that same energy. I don't care what nobody said at the end of the day. You going to protect your own kind.
Facts by any means. Now,
Even if they is doing right or wrong, you gonna protect your kind. That's like white people. They protecting them. Like I done seen a video. It was a 16-year-old kid. He did some type of ignorant stuff and everything. The cops had him arrested.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Can I get some water? I'm thirsty." Police officer, I shit you not. This man is sitting over here like this. He's like, "Can I get a drink of water?" Police officer go get him a thing of water and everything. He like drinking it. I'm sitting up here like, bruh, you just gave that man some water.
White boy?
And he's a criminal.
Yeah, white boy?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a so-called criminal. He just did some criminal activities. You have him arrested in your custody, and you giving him water. You basically helping him.
Shit, when I got arrested, they ain't want to give me shit. When I got
You
arrested,
can't even get aired.
listen, when I got arrested, let me tell you how they did me. I was like, can I get something? They was like, he kind of joked like, oh, he wants something to eat.
I would have been mad. I would have been like, if you don't sit your little piglet at, boy, you better go get some donuts and bring me back some.
Yes, and this was in Clorraine, too. They didn't want to give me nothing to eat.
I know you got some coffee and some donuts. Let me get a bite of that donut, bro.
They transferred me downtown. They didn't let me go to the bathroom. They didn't give me nothing to eat. I was locked up. Thank you, fuck. I was locked up literally from 5 o'clock all the way till midnight. I ain't get to go to the bathroom or get nothing to eat at all. They was not fucking with me at all. At all.
And you see why I say bump the police, bump the system itself.
Fuck the police in the system.
They don't. That stuff is not. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say.
But the system is not designed for us anyway.
It was never designed for us.
It's modern day slavery. They got rid of slavery, but then brought it back with the justice system.
They never took it away.
It's the penitentiary now.
Bruh. I remember back when I was like 14, 15, getting trained by his peoples, my man DC. I was getting trained by his mama back when we was doing a program to help the community and everything, and she showed us statistics saying that between the age of 12 to 18, no, between the ages of 12 to like 21, 49% of black kids will mess around and fall off and end up in a penitentiary. And that's because they're not properly this, they're not properly that. And I'm sitting up here like, you want to know the one reason why a black kid will mess around and be up in a penitentiary at a young age is because you got these hungry-ass wolves patrolling an area that they don't even need to be patrolling in. Like, go patrol a white area and see if they stealing some shit.
Well, let me ask you this right here. Do you think that we are, or do you think we have come any further than we were like 50 or 100 years ago?
That's a hard one because there's a pivotal point on that because you're gonna go back and forth.
I mean, I think in many ways we have advanced as black people.
Yeah, we have
to
that,
make
yeah.
our ancestors proud. I think that we have a lot more. They lives didn't go and they didn't die in vain.
Yeah, they didn't die in vain. Like even when it started out and they was talking about. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone real quick. Cause I always have this up on my phone. Oh, they gonna do me dirty like that. But basically, it's a picture in my phone talking about with Eric Killmonger. He was like, I'd rather y'all bury me in the sea with my ancestors than sit up here and live the way y'all want me to live and everything. Like, I don't know why my phone...
He said, give me free or give me death.
On God, though. And that's exactly what I stand for right there. Because, like, how you gonna mess around and take people and put them in that predicament? You want them to live a specific lifestyle that you want, not how they want.
The American dream.
You're basically putting a cage over them mentally and physically and saying, oh, you can't do that. Only they can do that. You can't eat this.
And white people love to tell us what we can't do, you know?
Man, I was working with a white lady. I was working with a white lady about like 2 years ago in the office and everything. She was racist. And the only reason I say that is because every time we talked about Meg Thee Stallion, Rihanna, any beautiful, popular black woman, they always bring in, oh, she's using her body for this. Or she's doing, she's promoting her music wrongly because they're talking about throwing it back and this and that. Okay, that instance right there.
See, you talking to the music man. See, I would have, you know how I got her? I'd have brought up people like, okay, well, what was Madonna doing? What was Britney Spears doing?
Britney,
What-
leave Britney alone. I ain't even
what
seen
was,
that documentary either.
What was Christina Aguilera doing at one
The
point?
same thing they say we do, shake that ass.
So with that being said, you know, there is like, it's like we can do it, but you can't. Like they want to tell you
Two
what you
wrongs
can't
don't make
do.
it right. You can't sit up like exactly what you was
Music, I mean, sex sells music for women for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, men can be looked at as sex symbols though, but it depends on like if you're LL, a Nelly.
It's just dependent. I ain't even gonna say that.
If they take their shirt off.
you can break that down too. You can break that down.
I mean, the
farther.
rappers will have, of course, they'll have female fans.
Yeah, you gonna have them. You want them fangirls that. All right, you got them fangirls that sit up there and want them thug niggas, them gangbangers and stuff. That's why you got some of them that sitting up there rocking with Moneybagg, Young Dolph, NBA, 50 Cent, all them. Like, shout out to all them. They gon' sit up there and go towards that because that's what they want to live like. And once they do get into that, if they like it, then they'll mess around and stay. They might change themselves, but that's what they crave. And if they don't like their lifestyle, they mess around and go back to they'll switch up something else. They go from having a thug to wanting to be a pretty boy, to the pretty boy being too soft or something, to wanting to fuck around with a nerd. But I'm not saying that every female goes from this to this, but they got their own specific types. And if you are not that type, they're gonna look at you goofy.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna have you no respect or nothing. You can be sitting up there being the richest motherfucker in the city. If you ain't they type, they don't care. But that money is gonna bring something to them.
Okay. Speaking of music, we just segued into that perfectly. We didn't talk about this last week, but we should have, or a couple of weeks back. How was we know you're a hip hop head, so how was how did you take DMX death? Like not his death as a person, but as an artist.
Tragic. And the only reason I say tragic is because I grew up watching him on the scene, like on the screen and everything. Mm-hmm. And for somebody like that to basically just die randomly, and he just posted a video not even a day or so before that.
But he had struggles. He was and I think that's also what you call it. That goes to show you most people. You know, a lot of people think that just because people have money, you're happy. No. Like you could still if you were an alcoholic before you became famous, now that you got like millions of dollars, you're gonna be even more of an alcoholic.
You got millions of dollars to spend on alcohol.
And you know, he had been smoking crack ever since he was 14.
But that was the environment that he got put into, and I don't know if he got introduced to it or if he stumbled upon it. But like once,
well, he was an orphan too. He was he left.
You wanna fill that void and suppress that pain that you feeling. To him, that could have been a stress reliever for him being an orphan, being on the streets, fighting, doing what he was doing. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't necessarily get deep into DMX's life of knowing who he was, but I knew who he was from the screen.
Yeah, he had a lot of demons that he was dealing with, but he also definitely believed in God. Every album he always prayed on every album.
Yeah.
He did a lot of he did a few gospel songs. He did almost like a documentary, like a short music video where he was doing like a prayer or whatever. I mean, it was like a whole thing of like him like just basically just like trying to find himself.
Yeah, I seen I think it was like last week. I shared it. It was basically him sitting up there talking about it was a black and white. They had a black and white filter on it, and it was basically him talking about I'm fighting my demons on the other side, but I got my door closed because they can never come inside. Mm-hmm. If you want to fight me now, they have that key, but at the same time, and then like something else. Basically, off of what he told me, or off of the video I got chills going down my spine after I watched that video. But like, it's a message within inside of what he's saying. Most people don't understand that. Like the music that somebody could be writing or putting out there, it could be a message from their deep conscience or from themselves, trying to get it out there to see if somebody need help.
Yeah, it's their articulate way of communicating with the audience, because sometimes we think that, or they'll think like, damn, I'm the only person that's going through this, but there'll be millions of people going through that same thing with you, because you're human.
That wave pattern.
Yeah, they're going through probably something similar or something exactly the same thing as you're going through. So definitely, that's the most thing that I love about music, and that's why I got into it, is because of the positive effect that you can have on somebody's life, and you can help save a life, and you don't even know it. that you could be giving your testimonial or whatever.
Man, that's the one thing I love when I sit up there and talk to people about my condition and everything. That's the reason why I tell my condition.
Man, like, we gonna say that for the next podcast,
look,
man.
Go
ahead.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, all right, so, like, with my condition and everything, I done met mega people from young to old and everything that sit up there and said, like, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. I was fighting at the age of 8. And the only reason I was fighting at the age of 8 is because the simple fact my grandpa was going through his cancer. Mm-hmm. And that was my best friend back in the day. Mm-hmm. So when I sat up there and saw him, like his last final moments and everything, that shifted me in a different way. And then come to find out 2 years later, I have cancer. I'm sitting up here like, okay, like when the doctors told me about that, talking about you have cancer. You know what I said? Okay. What next? My mom looked blank face. She couldn't believe what she heard. Me, I'm not, like, it. To me, I really didn't care. It's like, y'all telling me something that I don't know about, but at that same reality, I don't care for it. This was something that never bothered me, and it still don't bother me. My person be like, oh, you had cancer. It don't bother me. They say, what is it? Because I gotta rub on my bad energy ring, you know, get all the energy off me and everything. But basically, they say God puts his strongest soldiers through the worst battles because he knows that they can get out on the other side. Some people might see, oh, you had cancer at 10 years old. Okay. I started my war at 8. Once I got to 10, that's a whole nother battlefield.
And then watching your granddad, it was almost like you got the
already
kind of the cheat sheet.
I got the cheat sheet on what to do mentally. Okay, I'm not going to sit up there and show all my emotions because what? I learned in life. Nobody going to care for that. You can sit up there and be a man and sit up there and tell your whole emotional spiel. Somebody won't care. But it depends on who you tell it to.
Yeah, because some people, they feel like, oh, well, shit, that's you. I ain't going through it. Oh, well, whatever. It's not pertaining to me.
They not on the same, like, level of understanding where I was at, where I was, and where I am now, and what I will be. They, like, you got to understand the conversation of talking to somebody and being like, okay, are they really going to comprehend what it is that I'm about to tell them? Like, that's what I'm going to tell people. I've had cancer. And then they be like, okay, what type? I'll tell them that. And then, like, I'll go through my little list of, okay, I've done this, and this. They'll look at me like, damn, you still here? I'm like, yeah, bro. God put me through this battle because I'm one of his strongest soldiers. I'm not going to stop until my last breath saying, I'll see y'all later. Why would I stop? Because somebody else sitting up here talking about, you can't do this, you can't do that. You're not able to do this, you're not able to do that. And whose eyes? Whose standards? Mine or yours? Because in mine, I'm going to be a millionaire. Then I'm going to be a billionaire. And if need be, once they transition to trillionaire statuses and everything, because they already got that billionaire status right there, within the next 10 years or so, they will have a trillionaire status. I will eventually step into that domain, and so will everybody that's around me, because I'm pulling in that energy to where I want to do that. And then you got to, build off of that. Most people don't understand. It's like, I can sit up here and talk about that all day, and I can sit up there and motivate somebody all day. It's just on how you going to proceed it, what you going in through your life, and what have you let go, and what have you accepted, and what are you willing to give. Because you got to give something in order to get. You can be given time. Excuse me. You can be given time for something. And in that time, you might be getting money for it. You might be getting knowledge. You might be getting inspiration. You might be getting creativity. But what are you going to give is what I'm basically going to ask. So, like, it's all an understanding. And, like, ladies and gentlemen, when the next podcast hit and we talk about that, we going to get real nitty and gritty about all that. And y'all going to be sitting over there, like, curling y'all toes and, like, damn, like, what the...
Speaking of nitty and gritty, what is your idea, after all this stuff that we talked about, what is your take on interracial dating? Honestly.
See, look, my thing on interracial dating, I ain't got nothing against it. You love who you love at the end of the day.
Have you dated a young lady outside of your race?
Yeah.
So you're for interracial dating?
Yeah, I'm for interracial dating. Don't get me wrong. Look. Don't look. All right. I love my black queens, regardless. I don't care what nobody say. Black is beautiful. At the end of the day, and don't let nobody else tell you otherwise. If you are a black queen and you are listening to this, if you are at age of 10 to the age of 45 to the age of 95.
Wait, disclaimer.
Hey, you never.
They don't think we some pedophiles. He just said it from the age of 10. Are we looking at kids who are 10 years old?
No.
Yes, clean that up, sir.
No, let me finish.
For me, from the age of 18, it motherfucking legal. I don't know what he's talking about.
Look, this is coming from a different aspect. Look, because I don't know who's gonna see this. You might mess around and have some 10. Bro, you know everybody be on YouTube. 10-year-old people that they gonna sit up there and watch something. They might stumble upon this, or they might cut this little scene out talking about this. If you are black in general and you are a woman, don't ever sit up there and let another person outside of another race tell you are not beautiful. Because in somebody else's eyes, black is beautiful. I don't care what nobody says.
All right, make that clear, sir.
That's why I said, if you are from whatever range and you are black, don't never let nobody tell you you are not beautiful, or if you are a king, if you are a black man, if you are at the prince mindset and you ain't elevated to that king mindset to where, okay, I know I'm at my domain. I know what I have to do. I know what this. I'm married. I got this, and this. That king status, that's another story for another day. I'm not going to get into that. But if you are at your prince mindset and women that are at their princess mindset and you are black, don't sit up there and let somebody from another area, race, anything, tell you are not beautiful, you are not this, you are not that, because in their eyes, that's what they're saying to themselves, and they're not getting that across.
That's true. Now, me personally, I used to be on board with interracial dating, but I am no longer on board with interracial dating. And the reason why I feel that way, well, let me just say this right here. Long story short, up until I felt like I was living under a rock or something.
Yeah.
From 2015, I never heard anybody speak nothing about race, because I wasn't raised that way. You know, I didn't hear anybody speaking about race. But I think once Donald Trump said that he was running for president after Obama was done, yes. And it was like after that, I just started hearing everything about race. Everything was race related. And it was just like, wow, like I felt like I was living under a rock, like, because I never heard anybody mention about it. Like, it wasn't like if me and you working together, me and you wouldn't be sitting over there like, yeah, he white, blah, 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 she's white. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, I felt like that conversation was like so second grade.
But
hold on, don't cut me off. God damn it!
I'll cut you right down. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
So listen, hold on before I forget, because I forget. But I never heard nobody even speak on it. But it was just like after, it was like Trump was like the voice for the racist people. It was like, you see all the people that he brought out, the people that went out to his rallies. It was like they pulled out all the people from Hickville.
73.2 million people.
We finally have a voice. He's our voice. This is that. So it was just like after, once he ran or whatever, it was just like they had a voice. They had a voice to say, it was like people got bolder, you nigger, or they ran down the street.
That's because you got somebody that's on national power, that has a national status.
Has the most important job of America.
And he's sitting up there saying, yeah, Proud Boys of America, this, that. Like, come on now. Like, he's for his people. His people.
He did.
That goes back to, like, that he's not letting nobody outside of his people saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. He got that status right there. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers gonna follow that because they gonna listen to what the
he has a big following. Yeah, he has like what 50, 70 billion followers or something like that.
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I don't follow him.
No, I was just saying, like, when he was in office, I heard them mention how many followers he had. That's why they shut down his Twitter.
And you want to know something though? He's in the works of creating an app so he can get back on social media.
Yeah,
his own platform.
Yeah, because
not nobody else's.
Yeah, and he has the money to do it because he's a billionaire. He has the money to do it. So if you subscribe to him again, me and you are not going to be cool. Y'all hear that?
I ain't subscribing to that.
He is a Trump supporter.
Hey, don't disrespect
and 513 Keys is he's a Trump supporter, like, and he voted.
Billy, all right, Billy, I'm gonna cut you. You keep talking about.
And he voted for Trump.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
That's a loud your butt.
You.
Man, I had to say that because I wasn't gonna say the A word, but I had to switch that term.
We still in the unedited. He voted for Trump.
No, the hell I didn't.
He voted for Trump. It's fucked up.
Why you lying on me, y'all?
Why you vote for Trump?
No.
Why you vote for Trump? You was at the Trump.
I would vote for a double cheeseburger before I would vote for
That's
that.
why I
orange
saw
peach
him at.
mother-
That's why I first met him at. He was at the Trump. You was at the Trump rally.
Then my question is, if I was so called,
I was
why was
working
you
there.
You was scared. You was
Yes.
you was guarding all the.
Nope.
you was
Nope.
guarding all
I was
the
working in the
snowflakes?
garage. I was working in the
You
garage.
was guarding everybody's car. Hey, don't hit that.
Fuck that. They can flatten everybody's tires here. Everybody's the
Trump
Republicans.
supported mother-
Every last one of them.
All them supporters can.
You voted for Trump. This face right here. Remember this face right here. When y'all see him, he voted for Trump, and that's how he feel about the Democrats.
Who?
He said, "Fuck the Democrats." That's terrible.
I'm saying Trump. That's who I'm saying.
Nah.
I don't like the nigga.
He voted for Trump.
Because of the simple fact, he want to sit up
And I'm
there
hip
talking
to you.
about all my police officer out there show more aggressive brutality, show this and that against black people. He can kiss my ass backwards, bro. I don't care for him.
Not
I don't care if he got money for days, bro. You do not sit up there and tell the police because they are scared of somebody because they.
He
bruh,
told him to tase him. Yeah.
bruh, he said do whatever you need to subdue these people.
But he also didn't have that same energy when they stormed the Capitol. Remember, we were here in
Bruh,
school
he
when that
the
happened.
reason why they stormed the
Yeah,
Capitol.
he
and
told them.
everything.
Yeah, he told them to storm the Capitol, and they said it was a revolution. Yeah, they did.
So what? My question
Feet
is,
kicked all up on the desk and everything.
bro, they stole letters, they stole property, they damaged property. But if you would have had say if you had 70,000,
Only like 5 people died in that whole ordeal too.
on God. But look, imagine if that was how many people showed up at that rally?
It was a couple of hundreds.
Couple hundred. We gonna put like 500,000 to 700,000 people. We just gonna put it at that. So you
Shit,
got-
if it was black people, it would have
that would have been a mass murder.
About
That would've
700,
been a
800
mass
deaths.
murder. You would have
Yeah.
had niggas on. You would have had people up top on snipers. You would have had motherfuckers with turrets. You would have had motherfuckers with assault rifles. That would have been a mass murder right
They'd
there.
have pulled out the army trucks.
Bro, they would have pulled out everything. They would have had tanks out here talking about move and I'll blow you away. Nah, like I don't care for any. It's two worlds divided into this. Two worlds all day.
So
every
with
day.
that being said, though, sir, how could you be sitting up here saying that you're on board with interracial dating? I'm lost. I'm confused.
Look.
I'm not on board with interracial dating. I'm not saying that you have to agree with me.
No. Interracial dating. If I'm gonna date you and I know your culture and I'm cool with your culture, saying that, okay, what is it? Say if I mess around and mess with a Hispanic chick.
No, let's keep it on the whites.
We're gonna keep it on the white girl. If I'm all right, since you want, we're gonna keep it on snowflakes.
'Cause
The
Hispanic-
snow bunnies.
Because the Hispanics, they're still considered to be black.
They're minorities like us. Look, minorities can date minorities because they feel the same.
Yes, we are the same.
Pain. They
we
feel
are.
the same pain regardless. They can
Yes.
sit up there and be like, "Hey, so that."
Because the Mexicans, they can get discriminated against too.
any minority. If you are not white and you are a minority,
Puerto Ricans,
I don't
Latins.
care. I will date you. No, like if you got to be worth value dating. I'm not gonna give my value and my time to no peasant that's not on no. I'm sorry,
Pisces shit.
but
Double P podcast. Shameless drop.
But like, nah, no cap though. I'm not about to sit up there. If it's a white woman and she talking about Trump is her everything, or she voted.
But what
for
if y'all?
Trump,
But what if y'all don't get on the? What if y'all don't get on? Let me help you. What if y'all don't get on the subject of politics and you and her y'all dating and y'all take off or whatever, and the moment she get mad at you and she just said from the pit of her soul like, "Fuck you, you nigga."
Not the fact that you got the.
You hear me? Like it came from like it was almost like
bottom
the
pit of
Exorcist.
the bottom pit.
It's almost like the Exorcist, like you know what I'm saying, like where she like her head about to spin, like she about to be walking on the ceiling though, like
How
like,
they say it?
hold
How
on.
they say
that
it? How
came from her
high?
ancestors, like you nigger.
How they say it? How high? To Red Man and all them. Powder. Okay, my fault.
You on Powder
Red
Smacker?
Man.
Method Man,
and fucking Mike Epps, man. You powder on it. All right. I wish I ain't gonna hit no woman. I'm gonna call somebody to do that because I don't hit women. My thing is,
He
if
hit
she
women.
say that, you ain't gonna never see me again. You calling me a nigger for what
with
reason?
the ER.
With the hard R. You calling me that? You will never see me again. But just know everything that I've done for you. You can't say no black person ain't sit up there and healed you, fed you, made sure your mental was right, this, that, and the third. My thing, if you disrespect me in any term, form, and way, especially if it come to my race, you ain't got to talk to me no more.
Now you just reminded me because she gonna watch this. My brother, his fiance, she is white though. Ashley, you know I love you.
I got white people in
And
my
I'm
family.
not
My
saying that
grandma
I don't
white.
agree with them being together, but she know what I mean. She know I'm not racist though. I just don't think that for me personally, I don't see me dating a white girl. I've never dated a white girl.
See, I've dated a white girl.
We messed
That's when I was in
around,
my teenage
but I never
years.
dated her. Like we never was like together or in a relationship or nothing like that.
I've dated one white girl when I was in my teenage years. My grandma.
Was that the one you said she took your virginity?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Was that the one you said she was pregnant and then she had a miscarriage?
Who?
I gotta throw the jokes in there. You know I gotta throw the jokes in there.
Hey, I'm like,
Wait a minute, like
Was that the one you said she turned you out?
what? Who?
You said she tossed your salad? Hey, we had to go there. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming.
Bruh, because I gotta take the glass off for that one. Ain't nobody tossing no salad this way. And on top of that,
He knew
ain't
it was
nobody
coming.
turn me out.
You said the white girl turned you out.
I didn't even get none from the white girl. The only thing she turned out in my head was a few switches, but I wish I did. I'm gonna say this.
They said
Because
they
that would've-
said Kim did that to Kanye West. You believe that? She flipped a couple switches.
I believe
But he
it.
was already cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs after his mama passed away
But you
anyway.
gotta realize though, his mom. That's his.
She
Mom. That's
helped it.
anybody. That's anybody though. If you close to your mama like that and your mama passed and everything, and you got a girl that's manipulative as hell, and she talking about.
But
like,
that go to show you that he's not a strong-minded individual if you got somebody have some type of mind control on you.
But that strong-minded individual, my ass, that nigga making billions.
Okay, and he's being controlled by her because of what?
Poontang. I'm gonna tell you this.
That's some
They
weak.
say-
That's some weak sauce shit, though. I'm gonna just say that right now.
look,
That's
look.
some weak shit
That
because
is, though.
I've never
He doing that for the kids. I'm gonna say that.
been controlled.
got mixed personalities.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
sitting over
yeah.
there. He's sitting over there like, I got mixed
So
personalities.
okay, she manipulated him. I guess you could say.
That Poontang got him, bro.
He wasn't about that though. He had, like you just said, he had mental issues.
Yeah.
He had mental issues. So if he got mental issues, then she took advantage of him.
I'm not denying that. That's wrong. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that in general. You can't sit up there and like. That's just saying like, if I'm dating my baby Riri, nah. That's
Your baby Macy Gray.
who. Better stop playing with me. My baby Ari Lennox right there.
What's wrong with Macy Gray?
No, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Macy Gray?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know who that is.
You see what age group I'm talking to, man. These cats right here. Listen. Google Macy Gray. Google Macy Gray. Y'all gonna sit there and play her like that?
Yeah, cause you tried to play me this whole episode.
No, I didn't. It just go back for what you called me before we got started. This nigga had nerve to call me a bitch. I'm supposed to be his homeboy. You see how he do me?
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
It's cool. I love you too, bro.
I love you after midnight. I don't love you right now.
That's cool. It's gonna be a new day.
Yeah.
New start fresh. I'm gonna come back at it again. But nah.
Did you see who she was?
Nah, it's still low. Nah, these Wi-Fi right now, it's not strong enough.
Terrible. My Wi-Fi great. I don't know what's going on with these cats.
Hold on. Let me put my glasses on. I can't see that far.
See, then this nigga got this boost phone. You know what I'm saying? That's why his shit move. That's why his shit moving the way it is. He got
Boost.
that boost. He got that boost of that cricket.
You said, hold on.
He got that boost of that cricket.
Hold on, I gotta take this because I gotta get a sip. I'm parched. So, nah.
Now, is she ugly? Is she an ugly young lady? Damn.
She not ugly, but in my eyes, that's not my type. I'm sorry. Like, she beautiful for a black woman, though. Because look, you gotta realize, though, throughout the years, they've always...
Can I have my prop? Thank
Yeah,
you.
you can take your prop back here. I'll prop...
I appreciate it.
No, like...
No, I'm just making jokes though. Me and my friend, we always talk about, like, when we talk about attractive women, like, we always make fun of her and say that she not though, but she's a good actress though.
I feel like she was like in an old show or something.
She was in that movie. Have y'all ever saw this movie called For Color Girls?
I know what it is, man.
She was in that movie. She did a great job in that movie, and I think she played in something else. And she was married to Nas at one point too. She was married to the legendary Nas.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, everybody has they put. This goes back to what we was talking about beforehand. Everybody need love too, Craig. But at the same time, you got your specific type.
I don't have a type.
You don't got a type.
I'm an asexual. I came on my bullshit today, man.
I can see.
I
can
told
see.
you. I'm on my bullshit.
I can see, but look, Mister, I ain't got no type. Y'all.
If I'm asexual, I mean I don't have no sexual feelings, desires for nothing or anybody. So
Bad bitches is the only thing that I'm playing. Nah, but nah.
But you know who is bad though? You already know who I said. My crush. You know.
I ain't gonna speak. You that's your crush. Go let your crush know you got a
Nah,
little
we
thing
not
for
we
it. You got a
not
little
we not we
grrr
not
for it,
even
you
about to
feel
do
me?
that though. You know what I'm talking about. Last block.
Grrr, that's all I'm saying.
The
That's,
one which one was hating on.
Nah,
You know what I'm talking
that's
about.
what I'm saying.
We
You
ain't
gonna be-
saying no
I ain't no
names.
names, no nothing. That's why I'm over here referencing that grrr factor. Cause you
Yeah,
over there
you know
like,
what I'm talking about, yeah.
You wanna that tiger in there.
She got like 4 kids though. I ain't trying to take care of that many kids.
I don't know. I ain't got no kids, so I can't.
Would you take on that test?
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Would you take care of her and her 4 kids?
If I had the money, I'm not even gonna cap to you. If I was at that financial structure to where I can take care of you, I will. But you gotta show me a reason why I gotta take care of you, and then after that, like we gotta.
See, I already got 2 kids. I'm taking
gotta
care
work.
of them.
I can't sit up here and be your bank, your butler, your mechanic, your pool man. Nah, I can't be all that in one. I mean, I could, but at the same time, I'm supposed to be your husband, or beforehand,
Remember that
your
song?
boyfriend.
Remember that song? In the morning, I can get your bath water ready. Get you ready for work. Let me be your housekeeper, girl. Remember that?
No, I don't, but it's a song that I'm gonna have to look up and vibe to. Late night cruising on the highway, going to the full spot, cause you know I be up late. I'm a night owl, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, we got to drink together.
I drink some orange juice, apple juice. You can drink Henny, Patron, whatever you
So
want.
I'm be getting lit, and you gonna be drinking some apple juice.
I might have me a spliff, maybe. You know, that ain't no factor. Maybe I will. I'm sorry.
So we was talking about. Remember, you know, I've been joking like doing the cipher and stuff.
Yeah.
So your friend came in the classroom and was like, "Man, I got a badass idea, man. I'm about to do a cipher." I'm like, "Bro, are you serious?"
But my question is.
And if you about to have his back, don't even talk.
No. Because I know you mentioned it before he came in and said something, though.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to know, was he in the room when we was talking about that, though?
No, he wasn't. Okay, so you said I got his back.
I'm
Hush.
asking. I'm
You see the
just
shit I was-
asking. I'm neutral because I'm asking. Because that's my homie, you my homie, too. I'm not about to take sides and figure wrong or right. Gotta figure what's bruh.
Off him, I read one of Ace's scripts. It was great. It was great.
Lord Ace, shout out to him.
Ace, facts. Ace.
Shout out to Dre Will Productions.
Ace is the man, you know? Ace is the man. And I know Ace is going to see this. We love you, Ace.
Hey, do me a favor. See if we still recording up there. Because they be having timers on there. Like, you only can do 30 minutes.
That other guy you mentioned, I don't even know who he is.
It's still recording? Yeah. All right, cool. We straight.
Yeah, the other guy, he said we don't even know who he is.
Why you gonna do me like that? Don't do. See?
Who is he?
Dre Will Productions.
He must be new. I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, dude, please check my boy out, Dre Will Production.
He fired?
Hey, he fired when it come to the video, the production, the host. He be getting up there. The same.
Nah, seriously, though. Like, me and him, we are working together. He gave me a script. And,
See, look, you the director behind the scenes. I can write it out. You pass it to me. I read it. I visually see what we gonna be doing. The location.
See, but the only thing about that, though, on a serious note, the only thing about the writing of the thing, I like to have, like, I don't like for a movie to just stay here too long. You know what I'm saying? I like some action.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's crazy because my kids are the same way. If it's a boring movie, they'll fall asleep on it, though. But if it's like a lot of action, or if it's like, okay, it start off light and then like it modulates, it goes up. Mm-hmm. Like with the first 5 minutes, it'll have their attention. And that's how I am too. So when I write, I try to write like, okay, this need to happen here, and just, you know what I'm saying, yes, and it just grabs the viewer's attention and it keep them intact and in tune.
But how did they say? Excuse me. How did they say when we were in class though? Basically,
I don't remember. We learned a lot.
I know it's a lot to to go through all them files in your head. You like, wait, nope, that's not the one. But by us learning in the first block to keep somebody's engagement, you want to sit up there and keep it more than 15 seconds. And if need be, if you're doing something that's for an hour, 2 hours, and you doing scene by scene, I ain't done yet because you know that should be long. Then cut. By it being like that, how would you feel if you got invited onto a big set, bigger than what we normally used to,
Mm-hmm.
and they talking about they need you to help the co-director, like they need to analyze these words, analyze the scripts and everything. How would you feel about that though? Because I'm gonna turn it back to you. How would you feel if some big shot, you knew a little bit of his work but you didn't? He asked you, he was like, okay, I've seen your work, I've seen what you've been doing in school, I've seen this and this. Look at this for me. And if you got a keen eye for this, I need you to, stay on set. And then after that, we can work something out. How would you feel about that, though?
As for
Them asking you to help edit their script.
I would edit it for sure. I would definitely edit it. Probably throw some, if they want some fresh ideas, some insight on it, I would give them that too. For sure.
Now my thing is, what's your favorite type of movies though?
Action,
Just pure
action, thriller, a little bit of horror.
See, horror movies nowadays. I'm sorry, but horror movies nowadays.
That's why we need to be the next generation to write them new ones.
They funny.
Where actually, yeah, and a horror movie should not turn into a comedy.
Yeah.
It should actually stay like, you should almost be like, I think when you got a good horror movie, you almost like, it's on your mind, and you almost can't sleep.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap
That's
to
how
you.
scary the movie
You
should be.
watch it and then you gotta go to sleep and you like fuck.
And
Like,
you close your eyes and
let
you
me
still
flick the
see.
lights back on real quick
Yeah.
because I see this shit. Like I see the little image, the little monster that was in the movie. That nigga right there. Let me make sure I ain't tripping real quick. Click.
That's how you know you got
That's
a
my
good,
teddy bear.
That's how you know.
Type shit.
Who got a teddy bear?
But that's what I'm saying though. You like
You sleeping with teddy bear still?
No. I sleep with women. So no.
I told y'all he was a thought.
I ain't no thought.
I told y'all he was a little thought out here.
I'm not no thought, Bucko. You wanna know how I'm not no thought?
Oh, because you would have heard, yeah.
No, because I go to work. How can I be a thought? Or how can I be anything if I'm
Niggas be
always
fucking
at work?
bitches at work, bro.
That's a factor, but I ain't trying to lose my job over some piece of money. Come first.
Niggas be fucking bitches
That money
at work.
come first, boy.
You know how many females I fucked at work?
I wouldn't say that to you. You live right now.
You know how many I'm single too. You know how many females I fucked at work? At one point, I was fucking the boss. I was on the bitch. I was fucking the bitch.
You was piping the boss.
I told you. I didn't tell you about that. See, I got a lot
Nah,
of
see,
stories.
that's
I was
another
fucking
story.
the-
That's another story for
I
another
was
day.
fucking a bitch. I was fucking a bitch who owned the fucking who owned it.
We can't get too deep into that. Look,
Now we're gonna
that's
get into a
another story.
segue. Hold on, we're gonna get to a segue. This we didn't already went to the segue to seduction thing. You know what I'm saying? He dragging his feet on the seduction or whatever. So
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to the people that's been following us for these 5 episodes and everything else, y'all already know that I have in my head and in the works of a seduction podcast.
and he do me in his head.
Yes, because I'm not going to pull it out of my head and put it into creation yet because I still got a lot more things that I want to plan out for it and what I want to write for it. So, but we are going to be necessarily creating I'm creating a seduction podcast for all my 20s to up to basically sit up there and learn and understand from a Pisces man's perspective on seduction, creativity when it comes to the bedroom, all that. I'm gonna get down with it.
So first question, what is the limits that a man and a woman can do in the bedroom, man? What is the limits that you and your lady can do in the bedroom? What is something where you just like, okay, nah, we not gonna try that. We not doing that.
See, the only thing that come to mind is you. Look,
Nope, we're not gonna even talk about that. We're not gonna even talk about that.
That's what I'm saying, though.
So if she came to you and she said, "Q, let's fuck my best friend," and she's cute.
You gotta be gay to turn that down. I'm sorry, but look.
But what if you just want an anonymous relationship and you don't want to have? Because I know a guy.
That's a polygamy. That's a polygamy.
No, that's not.
That's not polygamy. What the fuck fuck is it called?
That's like a Mormon faith or something like that.
No, I was just listening to this on the radio before I came in on 101.1.
See, he already doing his homework
because,
on
look,
this.
They was
He want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's just gonna be me and you,
care.
baby. It's
Look,
gonna be
look,
me
look,
and you and like 5 of your sexy ass friends.
I wouldn't care to have me, a shorty, and her beautiful ass friend, and we all be, because if I can take care of you and your fine ass friend,
But what if she don't need you to take care of her?
then that's fine. Then I don't gotta take care of you. But as long as I can mentally take care of you, I don't have to. Look, that's my thing. I don't necessarily have to money wise take care of you. Mm-hmm. If I can physically take care of you or mentally take care of you to the point to where you are not frustrated anymore, you're not over here stressing out about dumb shit. You're not sitting up here wondering why this and why that. If your nails is done, like not even gonna say that though, because
Y'all
like,
see what I mean when I say black people can't answer questions? I specifically asked this man,
why you gotta
would
me
he
like that?
do
Why you gotta do me like that?
a threesome? If his girlfriend wanted to do a threesome with one of her sexy ass friends,
But let me ask you
would
that:
he do it?
Would you do it?
No,
Why not?
because I know from experience, from my first relationship, my first official relationship, we were doing things like that, and it ended our motherfucking relationship. So no,
But that
I learned
you,
from my,
you've
I learned
had
from
that
my
experience.
Yeah, so I learned from my mistake.
I've never had
And
that
then,
experience before, so that's why
Cause you're
I'm
a
sitting.
square.
I don't give a fuck if you called me a triangle or octagon, my nigga. I'm not gay. If a girl said you want me and my best friend,
Who said anything about being gay? What is he?
No.
What is he implying?
don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the second time this came up.
Don't do that.
Y'all keep track of this.
Don't do that.
And that's the second
We
time I've
gonna
been flicked off.
Yes, because you just insulted me.
You keep saying you don't go about
No,
what you
I'm
said.
saying from a nigga's mentality.
To the things you say. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this man up later. Be tuned.
Hey,
You might
if
see something on the TV.
Season 6. If he got a couple of knots and lumps on his head, hey, and his homeboy gonna be like, damn, Q, why you just ain't be quiet, bro?
Not fighting dragons and shit. What you mean? Slaying these hoes. Because they need to be slaying. Because they over here talking about, ooh, you bad, you this, you bad and everything. But let me see what that mental is about.
So, recap. You said that you're doing it because you haven't experienced it yet.
I will, yeah. Once I get to that position, to where if I'm in a relationship,
Let me take it a little further. Let's say y'all married,
I don't know. I ain't even gonna cap to you.
because that's a little bit more deeper.
That's way deeper than what I've actually. I haven't even look. I'm not even in marriage. I haven't touched it,
I haven't either.
so I wouldn't necessarily know the aspects and the rules of what it is that I need to do to be like the husband. Like I'm not even in that mindset.
So that's a no.
Probably. I'm sorry. I don't know. At least right now, like right now, like shit. But
Okay, that's fair.
but
That's
look,
fair.
To switch it, because you know they always gonna switch it. If I don't switch it, somebody else will. That's the saying. If you in a relationship, and it's you and your homie, and they like, and your shorty talking about you and your homie and everything.
But that's different.
That's
I know
what
it's
I'm saying,
biased,
though.
but that's different.
That switches the position though. You got two females.
Because
now
I
you
look
got
at it
two
like,
niggas.
because I look at it like this though. Like if you want to fuck me and my homie, then it's obviously you, not my wife. I mean, am I wrong?
But wouldn't they? But wouldn't they? Put
I mean,
that on
because
the,
now you coming off like a thought.
Nah,
Because we gonna that's not even threesome. We gonna run a train on you.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. Like if you put that in the like, and you switch the perspectives and everything. If a woman asks you that same question,
That's some thought shit, bruh.
so like if a nigga sitting up here is, I'm gonna fuck you and your best friend. If two females.
But
and
if it's
everything.
her idea, how is that some? You know what I'm saying? She got to be prepared for whatever may come along. It may be a chance that, hey, he might be feeling her pussy more than he feel yours. You know what I'm saying? And might want to fuck her more. You know what I'm saying? And you might get pushed out the thing, or it could be or it could be.
I ain't let no other nigga.
I
Friend
said the
or
female.
not.
I said the female, or the dude can get pushed out the equation, and then the two females, they want to just kick it with each other, like, oh, we don't want him no more. You know, that's what
You must not be doing your thing right then, because if you got two females that say she don't want to do no young stammy with you no more, and it's you, her, and her friend. I don't know if her and her friend are out there doing that same thing with somebody else or something like that, but you must not be doing your thing, because if you can sit up there and one, mind fuck them, then two, do what it is that it needs to be done and everything.
You got the timer going?
Excuse me. apologies right there. You sit up there and fuck. You sit up there and ask. Damn, I done really. What the fuck was we talking about?
If the guy get kicked out the
Oh, you must not be doing your thing right. I'm sorry. If you got two bad females right there, and they talking about they don't want to fuck with you no more because of that, you must not be doing your thing right then. Because you can satisfy a woman mind fucking them first. Mentally, you ain't even got to touch them. And if you actually get into there...
We got to address that right here, though. Let me tell you something, bro. Listen. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Talk your talk.
You've been talking about man fucking bitches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these, like, you know, especially your generation, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are not even letting you even in the side of their head. So how you gonna man fuck somebody?
If I can sit up here and flirt with you and you flirt back with me and I ain't even...
But what if she do it and then she fucking just like, oh, that was just flirt. That's one thing about a Pisces. See, we gotta...
It's not
What's your sign, man?
It's not my fault that I think every woman want to sit
Dirt.
up there and do something with me, though. It's not my fault that I sit up there and think that every beautiful
Listen.
woman that I that I necessarily encounter with may or may not want to do something with me
This
sooner
is-
or later.
This is what I learned as the years has went on. This is what I learned. Like this is one thing about a Pisces. I don't know. We talked about this before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could just be like, oh, what's up, shorty? Da 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 da. Oh, baby, you look nice. Like, shit.
It's just-
damn, you gonna make me, you know what I'm saying? And then I could just walk away and then want to be on my man no more. You know what I'm saying? So I might have, and people eyes, I might have man fucked her. She might have felt like I man fucked her. But then it was just like, I'm not thinking about it no more. It was just like, whatever. It wasn't like she may not,
But that's for you and her and whoever else is in that necessarily like that sanctum to sit up there and know about. Not everybody has to sit up there and know you mind fuck Keisha from down the street and everything, or you mind fuck Brittany or Samantha or Alexis or some shit from down the street. That's something that everybody does not have to know. Mm-hmm. But you sitting up there doing it, and she knows just about as much as you do of where it's going to lead to or what's going to happen in that situation, then that's y'all's business. But if everybody in the whole neighborhood know about that, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
So, with that being said, it has been an interesting episode. This man right here, he didn't take his meds today.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
He didn't take his meds today. He off his rocker. I'm just speechless. My energy is kind of low.
My man ate some food before we started doing this and got itis.
And not only that, I ain't really been sleeping good the past 2 days. Yeah.
You need to take a break.
But I ain't been doing what you was doing.
Bro, I keep telling you.
What was he doing?
I don't do nothing. Bro, why he... Bro, look. I'm a man that's
what
trying
was
to build
he doing?
an empire. I might talk about it. I'm going to be about it. But I'm not fucking nobody right now.
Who said anything about him fucking anybody?
Look, nah, because look what you implied.
He just could have been going around here eating everybody pussy though. You know what I'm saying? He just could have been going around here eating everybody up. He just could have been going around here eating random bitches' ass everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Who said anything about fucking?
That's a grown man sport. I'm not ready to transition to that. No, I'm not about to eat what come out of your booty, and I know what come out of your booty.
He might have been going around here munching on everybody pussy.
Not even that. No. I'm not for everybody. I'm gonna just say that. What you mean? Like they be talking about that pussy for everybody.
Guilty conscience. See, if I found out my friend is a thought, he will be no longer a part of the Pisces kingdom. We gonna put him a Aries or something because that's the shit Aries do.
But look, I told you, I go to work. I barely be at school within these past 2 weeks. So how am I sitting up here doing my thing if I ain't even doing my thing?
Because you multi-talented.
I know I'm multi-talented, but I ain't sitting up here, bro. By the time I get off at work at like 2 something in the morning or like 1 something in the morning, everybody I know is asleep.
Or are they sleep?
Shit, if they not sleep, they ignoring me then. Fuck them. Cause I ain't going. I'm sorry. If I get off of work at like 12 something, 2 something in the morning, and you still up, we may or may not talk, depending on my energy level.
He get off at booty call hours.
But there ain't no booty to call at them hours. What you mean? Like I wish. I know I'm playing, but nah. That's the time. Look, they say if you up at that time, like you get woke up between the hours of 1 and 3.
They said the 7-Eleven that open his legs. They said the 7-Eleven, the 24-hour store is open, and legs is open.
Yeah. They say my peoples told me, they say, what's open after hours from 12 to 3?
Legs, 24-hour store.
Bars, too.
Bars.
So, something is open between 12 to 3.
See, and I got a disclaimer against my watch time, because you see, y'all know I normally don't even talk sexual. You know, when you're around these early February Pisces, they just
I'm late.
they have you all.
I'm a late Pisces. I'm 21st.
Out of here, bro.
21st.
The Pisces started on the 19th, so you what? 2 days later?
You said, bruh.
Early Pisces.
I'm a Pisces.
See, my birthday is March 3rd. I'm in the middle.
Get your stones right.
I'm in the middle. Y'all know my birthday ain't March 3rd.
Lying to the people like that.
They know my birthday ain't March 3rd.
How you gonna lie to your peoples?
Because they know me.
That's good.
They know me.
They still gotta know me.
March 3rd, 1999.
We gonna leave it at that note. What's the time we rocking with?
I didn't know it was this late.
How long we been rocking on live?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know,
Let me see
because
what
my
your
shit,
phone-
it don't have no time on
Your
it.
phone ain't. Oh yeah, I gotta upgrade your phone.
Mine don't have no time on it. Neither one of these.
One of these modes do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all aspects and viewers. I'm gonna cut it right here because I don't know how long we've been on here, and it's going on 4:00. So
It's been a very interesting podcast.
very interesting podcast. So
This guy need therapy.
no,
He need prayer.
Look, what I told what's
Even
the
his
name?
homeboy back here been tripping off of this motherfucker. He need therapy. He need prayer. So if you have any prayers, we speaking to all the bishops, all the reverends, the priests, that this man needs some help.
They call me a preacher.
The preachers, we want the preacher too, and we want the pastor,
Nah, they call me a
the
preacher.
ministers, the overseers. Any of y'all see this? He could be reached at 513 Keys. All his following, like he need inbox him.
Yes, sir.
Inbox him.
If
He
you can't
need-
necessarily get a hold of me at 513 Keys. Look for Swiss Productions because that's my production page, and I am sitting up there creating anything and everything that comes to mind. As of right now, we are in the works of creating skits. We're gonna be doing movie skits soon, but as of right now, this is a talk skit, so we can do more of those.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, more radio podcasting because that's what we got to work with.
Definitely.
But we're going to leave it on that note. If y'all want to reach out to me, if y'all want to reach out to him, have us talk about anything and everything that comes to mind. And
Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments, inbox us, like get in contact with us. And we'll sit up there, we'll take it in a note and we'll put it on a list of what needs to be talked about because most people don't sit up there and talk about what needs to be actually talked about. So, yeah, get in contact with WR513Will or 513 Keys, and we'll sit up here and talk with y'all. Just let us know. But to end that, appreciate everybody for jumping on, viewing this, and doing what it is that y'all need to do. Come back for our next episode here soon. We're going to talk about some more interesting things. I'll see y'all on the next episode of the Double P Podcast with my amazing host right here.
WR513.
And we'll catch y'all later, though.